Monday's flag-raising activity, February 8, 2021, was hosted by the Hospital Operation Management System of the Provincial Health Office, to which MOPH Manticao was tasked to lead the flag hoisting. Aside from Manticao Hospital, MOPH Talisayan, Magsaysay, Initao, Hingoog, Claveria, Balingasag, and Alubihid brandished each of their accomplishments. The 8 province-run hospitals of Misamis Oriental is under the care of Chief Jerry Kalingasan, with Ms. Rosette Cervantes looking after its operations. In the course of the flag-raising ceremony, members and leaders of 3 cooperatives in Misamis Oriental received financial assistance from Governor Bambi Emano through the Provincial Cooperative Office, headed by Mr. Alberto Boboy Acain, together with board member Attorney Micheli Anayron, chairperson of the Committee on Cooperatives. The Association of Concerned Tugasnon Comprehensive Rural Economic Sector, or ACT, CRES, credited cooperative received 150,000 pesos as augmentation capital for their lending activity. Salubsob Campo Marketing Cooperative also received 150,000 for additional capital in their wholesale and retail of general merchandise project, while Kalubo Agrarian Reform Farmers Cooperative received 200,000 pesos as additional capital in their consumer store in their barangay. A total of 500,000 pesos was handed over by the provincial capital for the 3 cooperatives that will serve as a great boost to the livelihood of their members, especially today in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. Along with handing over the financial assistance, Governor Bambi also gave 74,000 pesos to Ms. Iluminada Saburao, President of the League of Cooperative Development Officer of Misamis Oriental. Providing assistance to each cooperative in the province would not have been possible if it were not for the sincere vision of Governor Bambi Emano that each cooperative could prosper with the proper support from the government. Also held on Monday, the new Sangguniang Bayan member of the Municipality of Initao, Honorable Eusebio Waslo Jr., was sworn into office. Governor Bambi advised him during his swearing of oath to be resilient in serving the people, especially during these times that being a public servant requires an enormous amount of dedication and determination due to the countless problems caused by the pandemic. Still on Monday, the Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office, headed by Fernando Vincent D., together with Board Member Leonard Winstanley, Board Member Micheli Anayron, Board Member Gerardo Boboy Sabal III, Board Member Wayne Militante, and Board Member Eric Cu, turned over a single unit of Bambi Cab to Barangay Dampias of the Municipality of Binoangan at the Provincial Capitol Grounds. Received by Dampias Barangay Captain Cirilo Ignalig, the Bambi Cab will aid Barangay Dampias in responding to disasters and emergencies, as well as in streamlining the day-to-day operations of the barangay. Furthermore, on Monday, the pre-vaccination awareness campaign for COVID-19 vaccine continues as the Misamis Oriental Provincial Health Office catered 123 employees of the provincial capital, the vast majority of which is made up of senior citizens. Deliberately targeting senior citizens for this part of the campaign, PHO aims to prepare them prior to their future vaccination to stamp out any doubts and fears, especially that they are included in the priority list for vaccination. PHO will continue this activity in the succeeding weeks, slowly extending throughout the entire province to reach as many people as possible. Governor Bambi Emano and Provincial IATF Chief Dr. Jerry Kalingasan affirms that Misamis Oriental will be fully ready and will be once again one step ahead the moment the national government gives the go signal for the commencement of the vaccination campaign. As Dr. Kalingasan's favorite popular adage goes, at the end of the rainbow is a pot of gold, and we've found the pot of gold for COVID-19 virus with the coming of the vaccine. On Tuesday, February 9, 2021, the Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office, headed by Fernando Vincent D., conducted an earthquake drill facilitators training to strengthen PDRRMO personnel capabilities during disaster planning and response. timely as it is, this is in adherence to Governor Bambi Emano's mandate of constant preparedness to prevent escalated damage and loss of lives whenever earthquakes occur. Mr. D also added that this is only the first of many facilitators training his office is set to initiate this year, ensuring that PDRRMO will always be ready to help Misamisnons whatever the calamity may be. On that same day, the Organization Assistance and Cooperation for Community Resilience and Development, or ACCORD, a non-government organization funded by the European Union Civil Protection and Humanitarian Aid under their Move Up Mindanao project, turned over 5 community quarantine units to the provincial government of Misamis Oriental, which is set to be delivered to MOPH Balingasag. The 5 community quarantine units will be used as an alternative temporary shelter as well as triage for probable and suspected COVID-19 cases. The units will also be used for emergency purposes during earthquakes, floods, and fire incidents. ACCORD's handing over of the said units is a proof that both public and private organizations trust how the governor runs the province and that they are confident that when they hand over resources to the provincial government, for sure the equipment and facilities they provide will be in good hands. Still on Tuesday, Engineer Tessie Gales, together with some personnel of the Provincial Engineering Office, alongside Sangguniang Panlalawigan Board members Boboy Sabal, Nancy Madhos, and Saysay Emano, went to Barangay Hinaplanan and Barangay Punong in the municipality of Claveria for the ceremonial turnover of 2 solar dryers and a covered court. Mintalao and Lambagohon in Barangay Hinaplanan are the beneficiaries of the 2 solar dryers, which will greatly aid farmers in drying up their crops prior to any further processing. The solar dryer, using direct sunlight, is used to maintain air temperature inside the dryer to drop out crops, extending its shelf life. The 2 solar dryers cost 600,000 pesos, while the covered court located in Barangay Punong is worth 1,860,000 pesos. Barangay Captain Edwin Casino of Hinaplanan and Barangay Captain Jessibeth Baculio of Barangay Punong were grateful to Governor Bambi and all the members of Sangguniang Panlalawigan's majority block for their project that will greatly benefit all farmers in their area. Thanks to Governor Bambi's projects of solar dryers and covered courts, farmers in the province are now enjoying an increase of income because of the diminished losses during preparation of their harvest. On Wednesday, February 10, 2021, Governor Bambi Emano regretfully announced that despite the constant aggressive campaign to prevent African swine fever from entering the province through establishment of numerous checkpoints in our borders, the first cases of African swine fever have already been recorded within Misamis Oriental. The first cases were recorded in Barangay Jampason in Initao and in Barangay Pagawan in Manticao. As of the moment, the Provincial Veterinary Office, headed by Dr. Benjamin Resma, is conducting a thorough investigation to identify the real reason why ASF was able to penetrate Misamis Oriental. But despite the alarming news, Governor Bambi Emano eased all fears and stated that the provincial government has long been prepared to handle the current scenario, and now that ASF is already within our borders, the long-formulated course of action will now commence, spearheaded by the Provincial Veterinary Office in collaboration with the Department of Agriculture. To those affected by the population, the Department of Agriculture will provide 5,000 pesos to hog raisers per swine subjected to culling, while Governor Bambi Emano will provide an additional 2,000 pesos from the Provincial Capital's Fund for each swine subjected to culling as additional support. Accordingly, Governor Bambi Emano's only request to the people is cooperation to prevent the further spread of ASF to other parts of the province. In connection, it was also on that day that the Department of Agriculture Region 10 held a press conference together with Governor Bambi and Provincial Veterinary Head Dr. Benjamin Resma at Harbor Lights Hotel in Gusa, Cagayan de Oro. Among the topics discussed is the full implementation starting on Thursday, February 11 of the price ceiling mandate for livestock and poultry products that will last for 60 days, at all major public markets in the city of Cagayan de Oro. This was revealed by Executive Director Carlin Collado of the Department of Agriculture 10. The price ceiling was created with the aim of preventing the unreasonable increase in pork, poultry, and beef prices in the city's public markets based on the increase in farm gate price due to risk factors due to threat of African swine fever. On the other hand, the pre-judging activity for IKNB's Modern or Retro Dance competition was held in the morning of Wednesday and immediately followed by the virtual vlogging competition in the afternoon, held at the Provincial Capital Negosyo Center, Capital Park. The Board of Judges for both contests was chaired by no less than Attorney Jeffrey Saclot, Provincial Tourism Officer. Participated by IKNB's various chapters, the competition seeks to promote tourism and education by utilizing the creativity and skills of the scholars. The results of the competition will be announced on Sunday, February 14, 2021 during the IKNB 14th anniversary virtual celebration. On Thursday, February 11, 2021, in response to the presence of African Swine Fever in Misamis Oriental, Governor Bambi Emano ordered PDRRMO and the Provincial Veterinary Office to establish an animal quarantine checkpoint in the municipality of Taguluan. The checkpoint's primary task is to safeguard the remaining half of the province from ASF, which has already devastated the hog industry in the municipalities of Initao and Manticao. As Governor Bambi Emano implement measures to curb the spread of ASF, all Misamisnons are encouraged to do their part and join the campaign against ASF. Moreover, on Thursday, the Human Resources Management Office under Ms. Jessica Inday Galindo conducted its Touchdown Elite Learning 4th session at the PP Hall of the Provincial Training Center. The Touchdown Elite program aims to train promising provincial capital employees who have shown great potential for promotion into higher positions within their respective departments. This initiative of HRMO seeks to give everyone who has shown dedication and competency in their line of work to be given the chance to better serve the province by maximizing their full potential. And still on Thursday, Mr. Junlimar Abella of the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office turned over 150 food packs, each containing 5 kilos of rice and 4 canned goods to the municipality of Salay. The food pack distribution is in support of LSIs under mandatory quarantine and to aid about 100 families placed under focused containment in the said municipality. Salay MSWD Officer Ms. Maria Corina Ventura received the food packs in behalf of the beneficiaries. The provincial government is already at its 4th round of food pack distribution. Meanwhile, PSWD also turned over 22 food packs containing 5 kilos of rice and 4 canned goods to the 22 fire victims in Barangay Poblacion 1 of Villanueva. Their well-being is being constantly monitored as of now, as mandated by Governor Bambi, to ensure that they are properly supported as they recover from the devastation caused by the fire. Financial calamity assistance was also given to the fire victims to sustain their recovery.
Gikan sa akong maigsuon, akong ginikanan, o kinatibukan na katawhan sa lalawigan sa Misamis Oriental, buot kamay manimbaya, o Kong Hei Fat Choi, or Happy Chinese New Year to all our Chinese brothers and sisters. Daghan kayong salamat.
On Friday, February 12, 2021, Governor Bambi Emano joins the entire world in welcoming the Lunar New Year. In his message, the governor sent his best wishes and thanks to all members of the Chinese and Filipino-Chinese community for their valuable contribution to the country, especially to Misamis Oriental. And additionally, on Friday, the Provincial Agriculture Office, with the supervision of Ms. Yvette Guanzon, the acting assistant of the Provincial Agriculture, conducted a site visit at the Linabo Agrarian Multipurpose Cooperative in Linabo, Balingasag. This is in connection to the cooperative's application for EcoCert organic certification on cocoa sugar product to ensure export quality assurance. The co-op received 206,000 pesos of financial assistance from Governor Bambi Emano during the inauguration of the Misamis Oriental Provincial Agriculture and Development Complex in Claveria last January 22, which will be utilized for the EcoCert organic certification application of the cooperative. Finally, on Friday, the Provincial Agriculture Office with its head Jose Apollo Pacamalan, together with board member Eric Gu, held a meeting with officials from the electric cooperative Moresco Dos, together with Singapore and Thailand-based power company TS Energy at the Misamis Oriental Provincial Agriculture and Development Complex in Barangay Ani, Claveria. The electric cooperative seeks future investment to set up a biomass plant in Misamis Oriental which will support renewable energy operations in the province. With this development, if things come to reality, we can expect cheaper electric prices that will definitely benefit Misamisnons. And to brief you on the daily arrivals of more LSIs and ROF, the updated report from the Travel and Arrival Committee revealed that 27 returning overseas Filipinos and 434 locally stranded individuals arrived last week, while 13 were housed at Marian Suites. Despite the pandemic, the provincial government of Misamis Oriental will never stop in assisting the needs of Misamisnons greatly affected by COVID-19. The past year has tested all of us to our limits, but a new year brings new hope and a new start. And it seems fitting that this year is the year of the ox, which is characterized by hard work, positivity, and honesty, the values we will all need in the coming months. In the meantime, let us spread love and Kong Hei Fat Choy. Jinky Rosit, PIO.